What's up, athletes, and welcome to your workout of the day. So today we are going to continue our cardio little deload week. We're going to start off with a little bit of accessory work for those shoulders. We have some banded W's. You're either going to use a black band or a red band for today's W's. The W's are really just an external rotation of your shoulders. It's really to target the posterior muscles behind your shoulders, in between your shoulder blades, all those intrinsic little muscles that we don't typically target on a daily basis. Usually when we lift, the bigger muscles kind of take over. So the W's are going to help kind of target those and isolate those muscles. We have some ring dips, some strict ring dips. If you cannot do a strict ring dip, you can try to do the dips on the dip station, or maybe simply just grab a bench and do some dips on the bench. If that's too easy, you can maybe put your hands between two tall boxes and use that where your feet can allow, or you can still just use the rings. Make those rings low enough, set them somewhere around your hip, so that you can keep your toes on the ground and assist yourself with your feet, okay? But if not, you are doing some strict dips on those rings to build some strength in the arms, some stability in the shoulders. And then the third movement that we're gonna do is a Z press. A Z press, you are gonna be seated on the ground, your legs are gonna be stretched out in front of you, and you're only gonna be working with an empty barbell for the Z press today, okay? It's really going to target that core a lot. It's going to target those shoulders, that stability. Again, upper body is really what we're targeting today. Now, in the Metcon, we're going to have an every minute on the minute, but you are going to have an odd and an even. So it is going to make you push that pace a little bit, okay? We're going to have a 200-meter run. You have to try to complete that 200 meters within a minute, okay? So the clock itself is already pushing your pace. You run out to the 200-meter target, you come back. If you know that you're not going to make it that far in the 200 meters, or you're not going to make it the 200 meters within the minute, then maybe you just run a little bit less. You run 175 or 150. Wherever that marker is, just run a little bit towards it, stop short of that marker, and then come back, okay? You're going to, again, have 1 full minute to get back into the gym for that even minute. In the even minute, we're going to do 10 overhead squats. The weights for today is 115 for guys and 80 pounds for ladies, okay? Now, if you're efficient at your overhead squats, at your overhead mobility, the 10 reps should be done unbroken, and it's only going to take you a matter of seconds. So you will be resting most of that minute, or you should be resting most of that minute. That should really be your target. 200-meter run, it can be done in a minute, but you have to move the pace a little bit. You can't really slow down too much, otherwise you're going to go over that minute. However, the 10 overhead squats don't take anywhere close to a minute, so you should be resting most of that minute, okay? It's going to be a 12-minute AMRAP, so you're going to do 6 rounds of each. 6 rounds of running 200 meters and 6 rounds of 10 overhead squats at 115 or 80. Now, if you know you can't control that, still try to go for an overhead squat, then maybe you're just dropping the weight a lot more, okay? Maybe, hell, even if you're a beginner, if you want to try just the empty barbell, really it's to target that shoulder control, that hip mobility, that dropping to that full depth, okay? Don't worry too much about the weights. Remember, this is a deload week, so focus more on the cardio aspect of it, okay? Have fun today, guys, and I hope to see you at the gym.